Here we are back on the Coaching Corner. I'm RJ Adams, and you, of course, are you, especially if you want to be an actor. It's Q&As, so let's get right to it. Who has a question? Angelica.
What's the biggest difference between an actor or actress who has representation and one who finds auditions on their own?
Probably one that is getting out for good bookings. You know, some network television features, not necessarily, depends on the agent. And the ones that aren't represented, Actors Access, which has breakdowns on it. But if you're not represented, it's a little tougher, but it's a good place to go. You have to find all your different other sources. I would say, guys, primarily stay off of Craigslist. You know, there are actors and actresses that say they get stuff from Craigslist, but, you know, you're taking a shot. You're taking a little bit of a gamble with that. Any more questions?
Hey, RJ, do you think I'm working hard enough?
No. Anyone else?
Wait a minute, that's all I get?
Well, yeah, I'm giving you as much of an answer as you give yourself when you're working.
I just want to know what you mean when you say I'm not working hard enough.
When I say you're not working hard enough, and it's not just Fabio, it's a lot of the actors here, in general, both here and in North Hollywood, you're not digging in, guys. You're not feeling any passion or emotion. You've got to lock into what you're talking about. These are your words. This is you saying this. It's not coming from a script. It's the experience of the actors that involves the audience, not the words. An ounce of behavior is worth a pound of words. So it's all about behavior and feelings in our business of movies and television, camera actors. So when you're in a workshop, if you're not feeling the things you're talking about and you're not willing to go to areas where there's emotional content for you, you're not working hard enough. And when we're in an environment like we are here in the workshop, you have a tendency to hide it, to keep it yourself. You don't want to go there. You think it'll look bad. You maybe feel that the coach is going to say, now, why did you do that? You see, the thing is, even if it didn't work and you try things, that's why they call it a workshop, because you experiment, you see, you're willing to fall on your face and make mistakes, and you're willing to look bad. And that's how you learn. So you try to get to certain emotion, it doesn't work. Okay. Try it again. But when I say you're not working hard enough, you're not willing to try that. So new beginnings today, Fabio, because you've got what it takes to do this. Understand? Okay, who else? Yeah, Jessica.
So if my agent's not getting me out, how should I approach them about that?
Something you have to be careful with, because the worst thing you can do is call your agent and go in to see him and say, hey, why aren't you getting me any work? I mean, that's really offensive. I think that, you know, if you're happy with your agent, first of all, that you are smart in maybe shooting an email or give them a call or drop by. You know, the old adage, out of sight, out of mind, so it doesn't hurt for them to see you. Just drop in, hey, I was in the area, I wanted to say hi, how's everything going? Don't even ask about why aren't you getting me out. Don't even talk about it.
Following up on that, how do I get an agent? What do I do?
Hard copy submissions are still fine. We just had an episode last week. I wouldn't bombard their inboxes and their emails with submissions. You can go through Actors Access, but I don't know how that's going to play with the particular agent. You know, there is a talent link on Actors Access, the guys you can use, but that's a nice thing because you have agents going in there looking for talent.
What do you think about Indiegogo?
Well, you know, we're talking about crowdfunding now, and I think that Indiegogo, more effective than Kickstarter, because on Kickstarter, if you don't make whatever amount you set, you don't get to keep whatever you brought in. But I think it's really a good way for independent filmmakers, screenwriters to fund their projects, because it's very hard to get investors any other way. Unless you're a name, if you're a name writer or producer, obviously that takes care of everything. In almost every case, you're going to get your project produced. Those people out there and all around the world who are checking in on Indiegogo or Kickstarter have a tendency to be very generous. You know, whether it's $5 or $10 or $15 or $20, I mean, they're very good at helping filmmakers, especially, I think, if you have a good cause, a good script. You know, they're willing to jump in and contribute. I think it's the best way to go. The problem I see happening is now the big movie studios are figuring out, you know, they can get some money by doing the same thing. And I think they're beginning I hope I'm wrong about this, but I think they're beginning to like start to squeeze the little independent guys out of the way. This is basically what they did, for the film festivals. We'll see you next session here on the Coaching Corner. These are the guys in the OC sector. I'm RJ Adams. We'll look for you next time. Bye.